yeah, they haven't gotten over the line. Probably the appetite for Razzes are a bit tough. I usually run baseball breaks, so the baseball can actually be quite. I guess the person really has to want to jump into that one, like the Otani jersey behind me. Alrighty, so welcome everyone. So this is Down Under Sports Cards and Collectibles. A lot of you have probably seen my posts over the last few months, especially with Glenn Wookie. I always get that one mixed up. But I started off a couple of years ago mainly with baseball breaks. Started bringing over some boxes to start selling, and then I thought, just as a side, because I've always loved Marvel, I started bringing in a bit of Marvel as well. And what I started to notice was Marvel was actually outselling baseball. So I started getting a lot more in. Just kept that one humming along. And then Wookie said to me one time, why don't you also start looking at other areas within Marvel? So, you know, we started looking at the figurines, especially the McFarlanes. Like, as soon as I started in the figurine side, what stood out to me was McFarlane. I really loved their designs and stuff, and like, they're a cool little figurine for the price as well. They're really well structured and stuff. So, and now I've been kicked out to the garage because my old office is no longer able to hold the stock that I've got. So you can't see here, but I have got shelves and shelves full of figurines, cards, jerseys, socks. I can't even think. Like, even today, what have we got that's arrived today from overseas? So we've got our, there we go, the next lot in the Legend series just came through. So I've got 2 cases of that just came through, as well as some of the Gamerverse for the Punisher that's finally arrived. So that's pretty cool. Alrighty, so the idea for the Razz was just a quick think, because a lot of people still don't know who we are and, you know, what we actually do and stuff. And I thought, oh, why not give it a crack? See what you guys think, because I know you guys like Wookie's raffles, and I definitely don't want to take anything away from him, because he's doing a fantastic job on those pages. To think he's involved with 3 or 4 pages, and, you know, lifting the engagement in every single group. It's what this Facebook community needs, and you know, full credit to him. So what we've got, 5 prizes up for grabs. So kicking off, I'll get these chromes out of the way. They were just to show I've got some chrome. Here we go. So I don't usually grab the camera and move it around, but I will today, because these ones are quite big, and my camera kind of struggles with the distance here. I still can't understand why it's so zoomed in, but it will do what it wants to do. So we've got the Wolverine. So we've got a choice. You know, we've got quite a few of these McFarlane ones in the 1 to 10 range. My favourite character, Daredevil. Yeah, I would say hands down, but it's kind of hard to, you know, like, go past the likes of this mate. You know, his presence and movies and everything in the last few years has just been outstanding, and it's well, there goes my light. So what you'll also learn about my breaks and stuff, I'm not one of those professional breakers that, you know, charges the earth and you know, everything's whiz bang professional, that sort of stuff. I'm a backyard breaker. I can't suggest anything other than that. But what I like to do is I do like to have a bit of fun, and I like to get you guys involved, and really be here for the community, rather than just be that sort of group that just wants to, you know, get your coin in and that's it, and not care. I'm the opposite to that. I do care, because I've always had a high customer service background in outside of here and in my old work, and so yeah. If anything happens or anything like that, just always feel free to jump out and we can have a chat. So second prize, we've got the Iron Man, the Ultimate Iron Man, or choice out of the Captain America Marvel Legend. I've got one of those left. Pop this out of the way. The blockies. These are a fun little addition. I like what they've done here with the Marvels. Wolverine actually just arrived today. I added that one in at the last minute because I got a notification saying that was actually included, so I was pretty pumped with that. But you guys can choose it with third prize out of Wolverine, Thor, Captain America, or Iron Man himself. What was it? Fourth prize. We've got the Funko Pops. I think it was. Yeah, Funko Pops. So they're a fun little one to have a crack at to fill your collection with. Now, where is my list? Fifth. Oh, or you can also have a crack at the Captain Marvel Q-Fig. I like these little Q-Figs as well. I think they're pretty well crafted. Probably don't get as much attention as they probably should, but look, if you're building a collection of all of one character, I'd definitely add one in. So that's Captain Marvel, and the fifth prize is the Deadpool Yumis. Now, I've been trying to get a few more of these, especially because I think there's, what is there, six to collect. So yeah, definitely want to be getting on that one. Now, has someone... One other thing that I've been trying to add is my chat. No, it's not working. That's alright. I can't always get this working 100%, so bear with me at times. So what I'm hoping to do, this had a pretty good reaction. So it might be something that we keep running, maybe even start on a fortnightly basis. Can even increase it as well. I've got quite a few bigger figurines as well. So the 1/6s of the McFarlanes I've also got, as well as some of the Diamond Select, that sort of stuff. So I can always add a few of those in every now and then. But yeah, I reckon if I aim initially for a fortnightly, just so then if you miss out, you're going to have a chance in the fortnight's time. But yeah, like I said, I don't want to take away from Wookie and what his raffles and stuff like that, because yeah, his has got to take priority on there. So let's get this one cracking. So 30 spots. We're going to do a superhero race. I don't know if all of you have seen this before, but this is a fun little thing we do sometimes in the baseball breaks, and we'll enter everyone's names onto the starting list, and then we run a race, and then we All right, guys, that was a fantastic way to end the race there. So Wookie has come in flying at the end, and he has taken out the top spot and the second spot. So Wookie, you're going to have the choice out of the McFarlanes. So have a look, see which one you're after. I know you were sort of tossing up a few before. I threw in a few names, and it is a hard one to decide. I couldn't reach my Spider Gwen just before, but even though I'm a Daredevil and Deadpool fan, Spider Gwen's outfit I just absolutely love. Like, there's something about just that pink and that white just looks amazing. So yeah, that's definitely got to be on your radar. Second spot as well, you've got the Iron Man or the Captain America. Now, who came in? Where is that list gone? Matthew McGregor coming in third. You'll get a choice out of one of the blockies. Kaya, you've got the choice out of the Funko Pops. And Aaron Stanton, you take home the fantastic little Deadpool. So well done, guys and girls. Thanks everyone who has jumped into this, or even who showed interest in it. It was like I said, it's blown me away. Usually that sort of thing, 3 hour fill is pretty special. So I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, you're gonna have to run it past the Minister of War and Finance. It's funny because I always call mine the Senate. They always pass everything by the Senate. The Senate actually is the one that moved me out here. So, hence why I'm in a garage with a fan on at the moment. But look, fantastic response for this, and I look forward to running a lot of these in the future. And if there's stuff that you guys are interested in that's on my website, feel free to send me a quick shout out or something like that, and see if we can add something to the breaks, or the Razz, because all these figs here need to find some fantastic homes to go to, and someone that will, hopefully open them up and give them a bit of love, and something I can't do because they're nicely in their boxes. All right, that's all from me tonight, guys. Feel free to jump on and check out the website, see if there's something that you saw tonight that you might think, oh, I might have a crack at that, and just go and order. Yeah, cheers for the joining in the Razz, and look forward to running these in future.